Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do a top 10 under $10 video. Basically, I have gotten all my drugstore affordable makeup together and just picked out what I like the most, what I just cannot go without, and I'm going to share them with you. So if you want to see what my top 10 under 10 are, please keep watching. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into this. I didn't just get out of the shower. I was gonna blow dry my hair, but then I looked at the time and I was like, I don't have time for this because I have to pick up the kids in like an hour, like be there in an hour. So I'm gonna go through this pretty quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start with foundation. I am not a huge foundation wearer. I don't want to spend a ton of makeup on foundation, for myself at least, because I don't wear it that much. So when all of this hype came out around the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, I had to go try it. This is what it looks like. This is in the shade Nude Ivory. That is what I have on my skin today. I put it on over the Becca First Light Primer, so that one isn't affordable, but it looks really beautiful. I definitely recommend wearing a primer with it. It is more of a matte finish, so I particularly like to wear a more luminizing primer underneath it, but it looks really nice. It doesn't make my freckles look weird, which is something that I usually run into with foundation. And I got this on sale. I think it was like $2 and change. I'm not even joking you. On a regular basis, it's $4 and change, so you can't really beat that. I definitely highly recommend this one. Okay, so the next one, you guys can probably guess if I were to tell you that I'm going to show you my favorite mascara from the drugstore. It is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara, and I get it in Blackest Black. And I get this one from Target, and it is like $8 and change. I have nothing negative to say about it. It gives me lots of length and volume and separation. Drama, I love a dramatic lash. If you're looking for something natural, this is probably not the way to go, but definitely my top pick for mascara. So sticking with eyes, my next pick is the NYX Jumbo Pencil in the shade Milk. I use this pencil for a variety. So somebody's next door. I really hope this isn't annoying because I don't have time to wait for them to stop. Hopefully it doesn't pick it up, but I think it's going to because they're cutting down trees. I go ahead and I use this right under my brow bone for highlight. I use it under my eyeshadow for eyeshadow primer. I like it especially if I'm doing a bright eye. It really makes all of your eyeshadows pop. I definitely recommend setting this with a face powder, a setting powder, whatever you want to use, because it will crease on you if you don't. I also go ahead and use it in my waterline. I have it, I don't know if you can tell, but in the inner like quarter of the way in, just right there, and it really pops open the eye. It's a neat little trick. All right, and next up in the eye category, I have been looking all over for this because it's gotten so many great reviews. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon eyeshadow palette, and this is in Comfort Zone. Oh my goodness, I cannot. All of these shades, they're beautiful, honestly, but this one right here, oh, let's see if I can swatch it for you. So it's a duochrome. It kind of has that red undertone and it reflects green. Ugh, it's so beautiful. I can't say enough about this eyeshadow palette. I have it on my eyes today. This is like $4. It is worth every penny. This has been hard to find. I ended up finding it at Walgreens. If you can find it, I would grab it. I wouldn't recommend it as a standalone palette if that's what you're looking for, but it is so worth it just if you even pull from one of these eyeshadows and incorporate it into a look. I'm definitely going to have to try more Wet n Wild products because I think nearly everything I've tried by them, I love. Let's go ahead and talk blush. I was only going to talk about one blush palette today because I'd already picked out my 10 top favorites, but I'm gonna talk about two blush palettes. I was having a really hard time choosing between the two of them. So the first one is the e.l.f. blush palette, and this is in the dark version of the quad. It comes in two different shade ranges. It's light and dark. This is the dark version. I definitely like the dark version better. Today I am wearing this shade and this shade, so you can see that. You just can't beat the price. I don't really know much more to say about this. I will say definitely go light-handed. It's very pigmented. And my next pick for blushes is not going to come as a surprise if you watch my videos. It is the BH Cosmetics 10 color palette. It's the nude blush palette. Now, I believe this retails for right around $10, but they always have sales going on BH Cosmetics website. I think when I looked today, it was around $6. $6 for 10 blushes. Unbelievable. I use these for transition shades, eyeshadows. I mean, again, just to show you the color range, I mean, all of these peachy tones are so in right now, and they're so flattering on almost every skin tone. These are my top 10 under $10, so you really cannot go wrong. All right, so next I want to talk about highlight, and I'm really sad. I am rushing to get this filmed for you guys so I can have something up this week, and I dropped this little bad boy. I'm really sad, but I picked up everything that I could, and I plan to do that alcohol trick, so I'm gonna have a little moment and bring it back together. All right, so this is the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter, and I don't wanna tilt it up too much or it's gonna fall, but this is in the shade Peach Lights, and yeah, completely wrecked this highlight, but I at least wanna be able to swatch it for you so you can see it. And it's like this pretty, they call it peach lights, but to me it has more of like this iridescent pink reflect. It's absolutely beautiful. I have it today on my shoulders and like right through here. Of course, you know, I have two highlights on my favorites, so the other highlight is what I have on my cheeks, and that is again a Wet n Wild product. It is the Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals. This is all over YouTube. So many influencers, YouTubers are talking about this. It is absolutely stunning, and I totally understand the hype around it. It is just this gorgeous peachy, I would say peachy. A lot of the drugstore highlights that are out there right now that are beautiful, like the Mega Chrome, the Maybelline Mega Chrome, if I can get that out, in Molten Gold. It's beautiful and I like it, but I feel like for me, I like it with a very specific look. It's very gold, but this I feel like is definitely more wearable, like consistently with any look. Like I said, I have it on my cheeks right now. The Mega Glow sometimes can make my pores look bigger. This does not. I feel like it just goes on so smoothly, so nicely. It gives that really luminescent finish and it blends out. Like there's also sometimes highlighters that you put them on and then trying to blend it out so you don't have that zebra stripe, it's impossible. And this is just it. Again, like $4. You cannot go wrong. Finally, let's talk about lips. Today I have on this one right here. It is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Liquid Lip. A lot of people are talking about this one too. I love a matte lip. Sometimes they can get really dry and be uncomfortable and crack. This is an interesting formula. I haven't seen anything like it. At first I thought it was gonna be a gloss that didn't completely dry down. I don't know if you'll be able to see. It's very like glossy looking. I don't know if you can see the shine if the camera's picking it up. So it definitely goes on like a gloss at first, but don't let that confuse you. It definitely dries down completely matte. It's what I have on right now. But one thing about this that is really interesting, like it is very comfortable as far as liquid lips go. I'm going to pick up some more colors. This was the first shade that I tried because I wanted something that was more neutral and light and nude, and this is really, really beautiful. And this is in the shade Loyalist number 5. If you're looking for a good nude lip, I've talked about nude lips before on my channel from the drugstore. Sometimes they're hard for me to find there. I'm so fair. But this one is really pretty. My go-to before finding this one was the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Lip Gloss, and I talked about that, I believe, in my drugstore favorites back in August, but I'll link that video down below as well so you can check it out. I mix it with this white lipstick by NYX because sometimes I just want to lighten it, make it a little bit more pinky looking, but this I don't have to do anything to, and I think and I'm not wearing a lip liner, I just think it looks beautiful as a standalone, so I definitely highly recommend this. Okay, and so for the last product to round out this top 10 under 10, it is, ooh, don't drop it, Allison, I'm getting excited. It's the NYX Liquid Suede Lips, and this is in the shade Cherry Skies. It is so pretty. If you're looking for like a dark, deep red, oh my gosh. Let me swatch it for you. So much on my hand right now. That's a big swatch, but whatever. You get an idea of what it looks like. It's like this perfect deep red, not quite like a Merlot, not quite like that wine color, but pretty close. I mean, and when you get it on top of your lips, because your lips obviously are gonna have more pigment than my hand does, it really does pull this like beautiful like wine color. I really recommend this, and it's a great one for the holidays as well. So that finishes up my top 10 products under $10. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It seems like you guys liked my current drugstore favorites back in August, so perhaps I'll try to do more of these. Let me know. Let me know your thoughts. If there's something that you guys love from the drugstore, let me know. Put it in the comments down below so I can go and try it. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you back here soon. Bye.